Hi, my name is Sowino and welcome to my village. I do videos around cooking, farming, and homesteading in general. If this is the kind of content that interests you, kindly click the subscribe button for more videos. Today, I'll be making Harees, also known as Boko. This is a dish that's all about slow cooked comfort and rich tradition. My version is extra special because I'm using whole wheat, bulgur, and rice, simmering together with tender meat until everything melts into a smooth, creamy porridge. This dish has been loved for generations, especially during Ramadan and family gatherings, because it's filling, nourishing, and full of warmth. And here in the village, I'm cooking it the traditional way, over an open fire, letting the flavors develop slowly. Have you ever tried Harees or Boko cooked this way? I started by removing dirt from the wheat, then proceeded to wash and soak this barley. Then also washed and soaked the bulgur. After finishing picking the dirt from the wheat, I washed it and soaked it too. I put these whole spices in a mesh bag, and these are the ones that I used: cardamom, cinnamon sticks, cumin seeds, black pepper, coriander seeds, star anise, and cloves. This will give the food flavor and aroma. Then I started preparing onions, garlic, and ginger. I thinly sliced the onions, then when I was done, I started pounding the ginger and garlic into a paste. For this dish, I used the lamb shoulder, and for it to get into the sufuria, I had to cut the joints. I thoroughly washed the meat and set it aside. Now, I have finished preparing everything that I needed, so let's start the fire. Once the fire was ready, I placed the sufuria and added ghee and a few cinnamon sticks, then immediately went in with the sliced onions and sauteed them for 1 to 2 minutes. Added the ginger garlic paste. Then I went in with the meat and stirred. Now it was time to add the grains. I added the washed and soaked wheat, stirred a little bit, then added the bulgur and also stirred. Then I added the whole spices that I put into the bag, added a few pieces of bay leaves, then added water until everything is covered. I covered and allowed it to boil. After a few minutes, I checked on it and most of the water had gone down, so I added more water. As everything is cooking, I started another fire and placed my meat there to boil. I kept checking on this sufuria from time to time, adding water where needed, also checking if everything is nicely cooked. I had placed another sufuria of water just beside it to cook my rice, and now it was time to add the rice. Within no time, most of the water from the rice had already dried up, so I was just checking on it to confirm the state of the rice. I added more water to this meat for it to continue cooking. I went ahead and started washing this quinoa. Now, the rice was completely cooked. I divided some and added water to it because I wanted it to be mushy to help me with cooking the Boko. The rest will be served later. At this point, the sufuria with the meat and wheat was ready, so I checked on it and removed the meat from the sufuria, then proceeded to remove the bones from the meat and then shred it into small pieces. I proceeded to transfer the meat to the quinoa. Then added the wheat and bulgur. Then I started pounding until it had a porridge-like consistency. If you want your Boko result to be completely smooth, make sure you pound it for longer and make sure your wheat was completely mushy. For me, this was the consistency I was looking for, and because of time, I even cooked half of the Boko. Then I added the overly cooked rice and continued pounding until everything was nicely incorporated. Once I was done, I transferred that porridge-like consistency to the sufuria and returned it to the fire. I continued to heat it while mixing from time to time and also added ghee to it. Ghee will add more flavor to the dish. Once I was done, I started the serving process. I served the harees on one side of the sinia, then added the rest of the rice that remained in the sufuria, added the beef that I was boiling, and added some kachumbari. I poured ghee that I had heated up. You can add fried onions and sugar also. This was a fun and delicious dish to make. Everyone at home enjoyed it. That is it for today. Bye. We shall try again tomorrow.